Hey guys, welcome back. Yeah, my glasses are ready. Okay, well, anyway. Scorpio. We are doing what is your next blessing. I really can't see. Let me just. I swear I can't tell, and I look kind of cross-eyed. Whatever. And I don't care. That I don't care. Alright. Better. Alright, Scorpio, your next blessing. Yo, I'm so sad. During one of the readings I found my bracelet. I don't know if this has anything to do with you guys, but I found a really old bracelet of mine that doesn't even fit me right now. And it's the Juicy Couture bracelet with all the charms. Right? And it fell during one of my readings. And I noticed it fell. But, you know, I was reading and I was busy, whatever. And then in the middle of that reading, or like after, like in between readings, I moved my chair and I heard a crunch. And I just figured it was like sage or some shit. No. It crunched one of the charms. I'm so sad. Because they don't really do like the charms anymore. And it was a little lightning bug. I think that's what they're called. So it's almost like, yeah, like somebody squished my little lightning bug. Anyway, all right, Scorpio, your next blessing coming in. Your energy is not bad. Your energy feels like you're starting to come into a feeling of contentment. Yeah, like new beginnings. And it's giving that feeling of like sitting in a rocking chair, seeing the sunrise. This looks like a sundown for me, or oh my gosh, I can't think of the word. Sunset. Oh my gosh. It looks like a sunset to me, but it does say new beginnings, and with new beginnings I think of a sunrise, right? The sun is rising. So I feel like you guys have a new beginning coming in, Scorpios. Hello? What was that? I think that was my phone. Let's get one more. Let's see, Scorpios. Oh my gosh, come on. One more. Uno más. I'm feeling just like really content right now. Like, yeah. And then happiness. Look. Happiness. You know, now that I think about it, like, you know, Ren and Stimpy, happy, joy, happy, joy, and then pleasure. Yo, Scorpios. Cancer got a good reading too, so maybe this is like a water sign kind of thing. I know water signs have been going through it. Even Pisces. I know they've been going through some shit. And so, yeah, look, with happiness, we even got 2 dolphins. Right? I know the water signs have been through some stuff. And it wasn't like just, all the signs have been going through some stuff, but I know that the water signs have been going through some shit, right? And so, there's new beginnings coming in, and this is going to bring you a lot of happiness. And I feel like this is something that you haven't felt in a really long time. I feel calm. I feel content. I swear, I feel like, you know, when you have like just that perfect morning where you wake up early, you make yourself a coffee, you don't have to be anywhere, right? And I know people are like, why would you wake up early? I have a weird sleeping schedule, So right now I'm seeing both the sunrise and the sunset. Um, yeah. So you know, making yourself a coffee or a tea or whatever it is, and going outside and seeing the sunrise and just feeling that warmth on your face. Or like, I just see somebody literally in a rocking chair with like a coffee, and it's still in your pajamas, and just rocking while you watch the sunrise, and just that feeling of euphoria, right? That's what I'm getting, and it feels so nice. It feels so nice. I feel like some of you water signs have also been feeling a lot of body ache. So you guys might have been spending a lot of time in water, and I feel like that's going to start to dissipate. Okay, let's start to clarify though. I'm not a Scorpio, just in case. I heard somebody ask. I'm not a Scorpio. I'm a Cancer. I'm a Cancer Leo cusp. And then I'm a Leo moon. And I have Gemini rising. But I have like, I'm all water, air, and fire. I think I have Capricorn in my Lilith in my 8th house. So there's that. Alright, let's clarify. It feels like I'm also like I'm the deck. It's slow. It's like when you're not in a hurry, like it just feels very yeah, you guys know. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. That's what it feels like. Like I'm not in a hurry. I'm shuffling, and the cards are taking their time. I don't feel rushed, but I even feel like I'm going slow, right? Which I'm probably not, but that's what it feels like. Yeah, with the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, yo, this new beginning, you're going to be working really hard. There's going to be a lot of work, but I'm not seeing like work so much as like you going to work. Yes, that could be the case, but I feel like you're going to be working at every, like, I see it like almost like at every different station of your life, right? Like your health, your money, your, let's say, beauty, your relationships, romantic and non-romantic, right? It feels like you're going to be tending to these, and they're going to be growing and flourishing, and it's basically like you're getting to your happy family, right? Your happy home is what I'm getting, right? What I'm seeing is basically like you planted a bunch of seeds, and each seed is a different outcome, right? Each seed was for something different. I'm using the analogy of seeds, right? So we can say you planted fruits, you planted herbs, for health, you planted whatever, right? You planted a whole bunch of different seeds, and they're now starting to come up, and you're going to be really busy tending to all different seeds, right? Basically, you're going to be tending to the different things in your life because they're all growing. They're all growing, and so you're going to be you're going to be really busy tending to the things in your life, because you're getting to your happily, you know, basically you're happily ever after, right? And when we say that, it's not necessarily like, I think people think that when we say, oh, you're happily ever after, life is not going to life anymore. No, life continues to life. That's what it does. Life lives, right? You're going to have car problems. You're going to have health issues. You're going to have problems with your kids, right? You're going to have issues. Just life continues to life, right? What I mean is that you're going to have the means to deal with whatever it is, right? It's going to come almost like to a point where let's say you have an emergency, you have extra money put away, right? Let's say there's an issue with your kid that comes up, you're able to talk it through, right? It's not gonna be like where you're drowning and you don't have a lifesaver and you're just like, oh my god, like I can't, nothing, no problem seems to be getting resolved. It seems like everything is running smoothly in the fact that everything can get taken care of. That's what it feels like, right? You know, you're living a happy life. You could be traveling, you could be doing a whole bunch of things. I feel like you're actually doing the things that you had either on a vision board or in your mind, right? You're living your life the way you've always dreamt of. Like you never thought it was gonna be possible, and now it's happening. And when I say now, tarot is you know, it's a predictive. So your next blessing, it doesn't mean it's happening tomorrow. It could, but it could also be like in 3 weeks, in a month. You know, it just depends on everybody's timing. But this is your next blessing. So this is what's coming in next, right? Yeah, with happiness, you got the Ace of Coins in reverse. It does feel like you, oh look, and the Six of Cups. It does feel like there was something that didn't work out for you. This could have been a business, this could have been a job, this could have been something where there was a community, there was a something where you took leadership, right? Or you wanted to take leadership. You felt this was a really good opportunity. It was. Unfortunately, it just wasn't. It was only a stepping stone, right? You weren't actually meant to stay here. And so you're learning something new. You're going to be learning something new, and this is going to be a new opportunity. And this could be somebody that is a soulmate, right? And when I say soulmate, I always remind you guys that soulmates are not just romantic. You have soulmates in friendships. You have soulmates in family members. And no, not all your family members are soulmates. You can have karmic family members. You can have family members that are just related to you, like in this lifetime, but you don't have that connection, right? I can point out a bunch of different scenarios where people are, you know, soulmates in this life and some are not, right? And you can just notice with the relationship that you have with your family, when you feel like there's really no connection, and then when there's like that extreme like tightness, that closeness with a person, like a brother, a sister, a cousin, and aunt, that's a soulmate, right? A family member. This could also be somebody that you knew from childhood. This could also be somebody that you knew from past life, okay? Somebody that you have already dealt with in a past life. And remember, when we deal with people in a past life, they could have been something else. They could have been your lover. They could have been your family member. They could have been, I don't know, your goat, right? And if you say animals can't be your soulmates, no. It does feel like this is going to be something new. This is going to be something different. And I feel like what you've gone through and what you felt like was a failure was really just a stepping stone, okay? And this was something that was meant to go somewhere different. And I feel like it's kind of in the same genre, but different, right? Like same, but different, right? That's kind of what it feels like. I feel like you're not like giving up completely what you were doing, but it's different but same. I don't know how to explain that. It's almost like you thought you were gonna have lasagna for dinner, instead you're having chicken alfredo. It's still Italian, it's still pasta, but it's not lasagna, not even close, right? Like it's not. It's different, but it's the same. Like it's still a bunch of pasta and carbs, you know? And this is with the soulmate. Yeah, you were feeling very financially sovereign. You were feeling financially unstable. There's been a feeling of feeling very financially unstable, but you are coming into your Queen of Pentacles energy, and I felt like you've been in that energy for a really long time. You've been working on something specific, maybe trying to get your finances up, maybe trying to build a business, maybe trying to grow higher at a company, and it seemed like no matter what you did, you couldn't get ahead. And it's because you were again, you were on a stepping stone and you were trying to take the next step and you couldn't get there because the universe was like, hold on, we're actually going to redirect you this way. So and this is like a whole walkway, right? Like you're not taking a stepping stone next, you're going this way. And it was very frustrating and it was very disheartening, and I feel like some of you guys even lost hope in yourselves. You thought, what am I doing wrong? Why isn't this working for me? What is it? What is it, right? And it wasn't that. It really was just that this was just a stepping stone. That's literally what it was. It was something else that you had to learn, and I feel like you did it. And I don't even think it's you're gonna like completely stop doing it. I think you're gonna, this is something you're gonna continue doing, like maybe for fun. Maybe some of you guys are gonna completely, I just heard maybe you guys are, some of you guys are, but some of you guys are not. Some of you guys are gonna continue doing whatever this is for fun, for you, right? Clarifying the 10 of Cups, you got Lily. Yeah, established, ambitious, experience, sexuality, achievement. I feel like whatever you're going to move into, it's going to like take off quickly. And this is going to last a very long time, and you're actually going to be making more money, and you're going to receive more accolades wherever it is that you're moving to. Look, career. Right? Mature. This is something that you've already, it's almost like where you were, you outgrew it, and you thought that you were trying to level up, but really as like a person, you outgrew that, right? Development, and then retired. I feel like you're going to be making passive income. It's not like you're going to have a 9 to 5. I feel like you're going to have a very passive income where whatever it is that you're doing, it's going to be easy. I like I said, you're going to be working very hard, but I don't feel like it's like, oh, you go to work every day and it's, you know, you work 12 hours. No, it's giving, you're going to be making good money. Like, okay, let me give you an example. Like those people that make, go viral on any kind of platform, right? And they don't sell products, they just make passive income by uploading videos, right? It doesn't have to be that exact thing. In fact, I feel like some of you guys are moving out of that kind of content, moving into something else, right? Yes, the sun. Yep. The sun, yes, like absolutely. Not only that, but this is literally bringing you complete happiness. And this is saying like this is going to be the climax of your life. Like everything, I feel for some of you guys thought, yo, I haven't even lived. All I've done is like struggle, and I have this and I have that, right? And really, like, you could live in 5 years what most people don't live in their whole lifetime, right? I feel like for you guys, this is gonna be the climax of your life. This is going to be like everything you've ever wanted to do, and even things that you didn't even know you wanted to do because you didn't know that those experiences existed. You're going to be able to have them, right? You're going to have a lot of health, a lot of vigor. So whatever you were dealing with, that shit's gonna go away. I feel like you're gonna become healthy in whatever it is you want. You're gonna be very proud of what you're accomplishing and what you've been able to accomplish, right? With this, I'm also getting like a divine masculine. So you could be the divine masculine, or you could meet a divine masculine. Something about date time. But you're getting victory. You're getting victory, and you just got happy again. Like this is something that's gonna be, yeah. Yep, look. Round table, equality, collaboration, team project, yeah. You're going to be heard. Like I said, some of you guys are moving like into a podcast. I'm actually seeing, I keep seeing it. I wasn't going to say it because, I don't know. I am seeing for some of you guys like those TV shows like, what are those, like Real Housewives or like the Kardashians, or, you know, where they follow you around, like your life or some shit. Or even like shows like Tattoo Inc. or Master Inc., whatever they're called, right? Or you, like the ones where you go on the baking shows. That's what I'm getting, because I was seeing cameras And I was seeing like a desk, like my desk, but like an audience. That's what I was seeing. Being heard, yeah. Support group, valued input, unity, healthy debate, yeah. And some of you guys could be starting like a podcast, where you guys are like saying truths, right? And then this is victory. This is gonna make your reputation. It's amazing. I love this for you guys, Scorpios. This is awesome. And so I feel like what you guys have been doing, you guys have been basically practicing something that you're going to use, but you're going to use it in a different form. What you were doing before was, it was good, but like I said, it was just a stepping stone. And so you guys are going to understand why that didn't work out, and why you're moving into almost like the same but different genre. I don't know how to explain that. That's just how I'm getting it. Okay, Scorpios? All right, let me get you guys some guidance. This is awesome. I'm excited for you guys. Reality TV. That's what I was trying to think of. I was like, what? Reality TV is what I'm getting. Guidance for Scorpios. Patience. What did I say? Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yeah. That's why I felt like I was calling out. I feel like you've been waiting for a really long time, to be honest with you. But I also was like saying, you know, this tarot is, it's guidance for future. It's not like, oh, it's gonna happen in an hour or even like a week. But this is the next thing that's gonna happen in your life, right? Your next blessing. I feel like some of you guys are already like, yo, I've been waiting for like, take it or no? No, I'm not gonna take it. Okay, there you go. Happiness. Look, your third card with happiness on it. Oh my gosh, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Yeah. Doubt. I released the need to know all the answers, and that's so funny because I was gonna be like, look, just being happy in the situation that you're in right now, I know it's really hard, but that will help you get to where you need to get and actually be happy in the times where, you know, not only just being happy, but understanding that happiness is just where you are at the moment. Yeah, again, life is lifing, but it's always going to life even when things are greater, right? Even when things are better, when things are going your way. All right, Scorpios, I'm going to leave it here. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.